Hi there, guys. This is Farmer Bob. Great to be back, man. Awesome. Welcome to my channel, guys. If this is your first time, remember to like and to subscribe. I do really appreciate that. It does help my channel grow. And I'm just packing some stuff here around me so I can get comfortable. Yes, guys, today's video, we're going to have a look at a 4x map. How to make a startup 4x map, the simple and easy way. Instead of trying to convert a 2x map from FS19, start with a 4x map. If you want to make a 4x map, obviously, then yeah, this will be your best option to go for. Now, I've had a look around. There is a few 4x maps available, but it's such a slip to take another guy's map and delete all his stuff and get rid of it and sort through the whole directory. It takes a fair amount of time to get it clean like this, you know. So I'm going to show you the easiest way that I've found how to get a 4x map going. All right, and this one here, I'm going to quickly show you what I've done on this one. I'm going to upload this as a download for you so you don't have to go through all the trouble doing what I've done. But I'm going to show you how I got it. If you're interested in doing it yourself, you can go this way. So what you do is you open Giant's Editor, just the editor alone. Let me show you how to do that, because you're just going to grab the editor, open the editor by itself. Version 902 is the latest one that I know of. So just open that. Just wait for that thing to wake up. There you go. And then once you're inside, all you're going to do is go file, or just click on the go file and say save as. All right, and then create for yourself a folder. I'm just going to create in here in my mods folder, just a folder, call it temp map, for instance. Give the map a name, but name it the map that you want to name it, and just name it whatever you want to, and then open it up. And just go in here, temp map. I'm just doing temp map. You can call it the map name that you want. Go save. It's not really relevant at the moment. Just save so that your session will have an i3D connected to it, because you need to have, for some reason, an i3D to open the what's this thing called, the prefabs. So once you've done that, you go into prefabs and you just wait for it to load up. Go to all buildings and then scroll down. Just want to see where it is. Somewhere here by all buildings. You will find it. Not all buildings, but all. There it is. It's a mod map. 4x already made for you by Razak. Whoever Razak is, thank you, brother. And then you just click import prefab. What's going to happen then, it's going to give you 2 prefabs in this map folder that you've created. And it's going to look like this. It will look like this. And then inside that one, there'll be a zip file as well with the same thing in the zip file. Now you can delete the zip file, or you can use this one that it's created. All right, and then what I've done now, just to make it a bit more interesting, is I've gone in and I've put a Placeables folder in there, and I've already extracted a lot of buildings, as you can see. It's building packs, as I made some Placeables for you, like all the factory buildings, and I've went into each one and zeroed them so that you can directly import them and just place them. I'll show you now in the map how that works. So I'm going to upload this map, and what's nice about this map, it comes already with all the triggers and stuff. One warning, guys, the billboards is all over the place. What I will suggest, filter through all the billboards and have a look what you want and what you don't want. I'm just going to put this under the ground layer, and it's got already everything into it. The only thing I didn't see here is a water plane. Did I miss it? No, I didn't miss it. I'm going to add you a water plane to this too, so that you have a already working water plane, because it's a slip if you don't have everything to start with, you know. So it's got splines, all the basic things of splines, AI pedestrian and traffics. It's got the vehicle shop already in it. If you press F on it, it's just a shop. So all the triggers and stuff is there. All the basic trees are there. You'll see they are all here. So all you need to do now is grab a tree, duplicate it, and place it wherever you want to be. Stone pine. So all you'll do is, that's the stage 1, stage 2, and stage 3. Just place this one wherever you want it, and Bob's your uncle. You can multiply them and reuse them or whatever. But you get the idea, guys. So there's all the trees. And it's got props. Where is the props? I saw some props somewhere. Deco. They call it deco. Sorry. Press F on it. A nice deco pack for you to use. Almost everything you can think of in this deco pack already set up for you to use. So enjoy that. And the career start points there. Everything is there. The only thing short is the water plane, which I will add to it. I'm going to add that 4x map of mine from Garib. Add that nice water plane in here, and it's got all the nice ground textures, so you'll be able to make a nice map out of this map. Good. That's the easiest way, guys, to have a 4x map in there, and then obviously now you can bring all your stuff in from your FS19 map. Export, import into here. Obviously, when you export, always remember to export into your map folder, into a folder, into your map folder, like I've done here. Make a new folder, export whatever you want from that map into the folder, and then import into your map here via the file import function. Great, and then you are ready to roll. Great, man, guys. I hope this has been exciting, and that is the easiest way to convert a 2x map to a 4x map, because you cannot enlarge buildings. You can only enlarge the map size. So here's the map size already enlarged for you with everything in it. Just bring your stuff over, place it where you want. You can now obviously take, for instance, the map DEM. Maybe I should do a demonstration of that, of a 2x map. You grab the map DEM, because that you're going to do, you're going to have to do it with your weight files as well as with your other things like your map DEM, as well as what's the other ones? Go run into data here quick. All the weight files you'll need to convert to 4x, as well as your density maps, everything that you want to bring over. But you can't bring anything from FS19 over. Like, for instance, the map, the density fruit map you can bring, the ground map you can bring, and the last one, the others you can't do. You can do the collisions and everything at the bottom. Yeah. The farmland you can convert to bigger size, as well as, what was the other one? The DEM, the map DEM. But and also the if you have any tip collision, info layer tip collision, this one, you can convert that too. The way to convert it, guys, let me quickly show you how to do that. It's very simple and very easy, from a 2x to a 4x. The first thing you want to do is make sure that your map size, the one that you are converting to, is here, 4096 by 4096. You see, so at 2048 times 2 gives you 4096, so that gives you a 4x map. So what you want to do then, I just want to make sure about the map DEM. I can remember that the map DEM is one size bigger. That's the biggest tip that you need to remember. I think it's the map DEM. Let me just find it. Here it is. If we have a look at this, quickly gonna grab it here, drop it onto my little trusty old program here. It should be 4097 then. Why is this PNG file not working? Let's just try this one. And none of these files are working now suddenly. It's supposed to work. It's for DDS files. Sorry, man. That's why. What you'll need to do is open the PNG. Just double click it. Open it up. 2049. 2049. Yeah, you see these. That's supposed to be 2048. So your map them you don't need to change, because I think on a 2 times map. Let me just grab a 2 times map here from my mods folder. Open in a new window. Let's go to my test map is a 2 times map. If we then go in here, just check the map theme. I think you're going to be able to just copy it over. If I open this, 1025. Yeah, you see it is double. So you're going to increase the size to double it, obviously. So let us start doing that. All right, so what I've got here now, let's take it one thing at a time, guys. I'm all over the place, so let's just take a step back. On the left here is a 2 times map. On the right here is the new 4 times map. So we want to bring in, you want to convert your weight files first, or not first, but I'm saying there's the weight files, then you have the density files, then you have the info layers, as well as the map DEM. So that's the 4 things that you need to, and 2 of them are the same. So the map DEM is different, and then the info layer as well as the density files, they follow the same procedure, and the weight files follows a different procedure. So I'm going to show you all 3 procedures now, how to convert and bring them over. So the first one, take for instance, let us use this one with the most information on it. So if you look at this Grass Alpine weight file, I'm going to just click on the one next to it and just hold my mouse on this one. It will bring info up. It's a 2048 by 2048. All right. On this side, your weight files on the 4 times map they should be double, 4096 by 4096. You see, so they double the size. So we need to take this and just enlarge it and export it into the same file on the other side. So what you will do is you're going to have to go through the list and convert each of these weights that you want to bring over. I won't bother with the ones that are blank. If you open a weight and you see it's blank, this one has got info on it, although it looks blank. So just open each set, because remember they've got each a set of 4, and then there is 1 or 2 of them that only's got 1 or sometimes 2 weights. So just go, like for instance, forest ground 1. I'm not going to bother it. Just go through the list and see which ones you want to bring over. So I'm going to do one of them just as an example. Let's take Grass Alpine 01, and then you're going to find on the other side Grass 01. So what I'll do then, I'll convert Grass Alpine into Grass 01, because the one with the most, you'll see this whole map, you can immediately see, because the rest is dark, it means that the whole map here is covered with grass, and that's what we saw on in the actual map here. The whole map is covered with grass. So I'm not going to save this now, because obviously we want to work on the weights. So the first procedure is for the weight files. Right click, open with GIMP. You can download GIMP off the internet for free. It's a free program, GIMP, and just install it, and there it is. So right click, open with GIMP. We want to convert this. You'll see now, where's GIMP sizes? It doesn't show the sizes here on the screen. There it's on top, 2048 by 2048. So the thing you're going to do is just click on image. You're going to say scale image. Just type in on top 4096, like that. Click this little chain thing here and click scale. And there it is. Job is done. That's all you do. Go file, go export as, go into your new folder now and select that Grass 01. So that will be under mods. I've made it, I wonder if I should do this now. I don't have a copy of that. Let me just quickly make a backup of that map, because otherwise we're going to run into the problem that so I'm just going to do this, copy, And then once I have a copy like that, it's all great and good. Right, so now we can do that. So overwrite this one, and we go into data, and we find the grass. We've got grass alpine that we want to convert into grass 01. So you click that one, say export, overwrite it. It's going to ask you, and then here all you do is absolutely nothing. You just say export. All right, just like that, all default. And now what we need to do is open that file, open the map. Just check, it should have exported that one now in there. Maybe I'm going to have to do all four because now it's the grasses. All I actually want to just see is if the map is happy with my export. So let's open the map. You don't save it, just open to check for errors. If there's any errors, close it again without saving, because then our format is wrong on that weight that we've just exported. You open your console and you'll see there should be no messages about grass 01. If there's any messages with grass 01, you know you've got a problem. There you go, console. And then just verify. Okay, you can see there's absolutely nothing with grass 01, so the map is definitely happy, and you can already see my stuff coming through there from the weight. So let's just not save, close, no save, and then you can do the rest. So that is the procedure for doing the weights, guys. So now we've got, if I can open here again, you'll see now grass 01 has been exported and the game is happy with that. And that is the procedure. So follow that procedure, do all the weights that you want to bring over, and then once you've done all the weights, change them into the appropriate files. Like for instance, if you want to do animal mud, this map has got animal mud. If you want to do beach sand, this has got all. Let's have a look. Asphalt alpine. You see now this map might not have asphalt alpine, but it does have asphalt, so you'll just convert the alpine into the asphalt. So overwrite all four of them and that type of thing, you know. Work through the whole list of all the weights. Once you've done all the weights, you're happy. So let's look at the next procedure for the GRLE files, or let's do the density fruit maps. Now the density maps, these ones is all the foliage on your terrain. So once you've done all the weights, you can start with the GDMs, or the density maps. So like I say, there's only two you can bring over. Don't do the rest, because they're going to give you problems. They're going to give you errors. I've tried before. I don't know if something has changed in the meantime, but I know for a fact you can do only the ground and the fruit. Let's have a look quick here. I want to go in here. Density map fruit. Density map fruit. I'm actually now working here on this side out of a FS22 map. I should actually use a FS19 map, but it doesn't matter. The procedure is still the same. No difference in there. Okay, to convert the density fruit, or the density files, you need the GRLE converter from Giants. You can download it off the Giants Developer Network. If you don't have an account with them, just make yourself a login there and go to download the GRLE converter, and then extract it. It will give you this bunch of files here. The one you're interested in is the convert.cmd file. So you're going to take your density fruit map from the map you want to bring it in from, like so. I'm just going to put it here, drop it on there on the convert. You'll see it's going to make you a PNG file right next to it, and there it is. So that PNG file, you're going to take that. Do note, guys, that your name for the density map fruit in FS22 is different from FS19. If you open a FS19 map, if I can quickly have a look at this, FS19 map, FS19 mods Hogsback. Yeah, if you look at the density maps on FS19, let me just see where it is. That's the map folder, map US, I think. Yeah, here it is. You will see it's called fruit density, not density map fruit. All right, and the density map ground is the cultivator density. So there's the two differences. So you just have to rename. Obviously, if you bring it from FS19, you have to rename that file to density map ground instead of cultivated density. All right, so just keep that in mind, guys. I'm just going to go back here to my GRLE converter. There it is. All right, so the next file, guys. So what you'll do now, what you'll do now is you'll bring this over into your map you want to convert. So I'm going to move it over in here, and there it is. And then you're going to delete this original one, like so. So I'm going to trash this, or just to keep a copy for now, I can delete it afterwards. What I normally do is just put a 1 there next to the name, so it will just be unrecognizable. All right. So the next thing is go back into your main folder where the map i3D is. Right click on the i3D, open with Notepad++ or whatever text editor you use, and then you find the file that points to the density fruit. I'm just going to have a look if I don't see it here in the beginning. Control F. I'm just going to search for fruit. A T with that will be nice. Find next density map fruits. There it is. Alright, so once you've located it, double click on the GDM, change it to PNG, because now it needs to work from the PNG, not the GDM, and minimize it, don't close it, and then open your map. Alright, and once you've done that, did I now enlarge that PNG? I didn't. It might give me an error. I forgot to check the differences between the two, because it's now double. It might just crash the editor. We'll see now. It actually did nothing. Nothing of the kind. Is there any errors? Okay, it looks like everything is okay, and you can immediately see that all the foliage has been brought over. Yeah, and all the joys of if you convert out of an FS22 map, it will be fine. But if you bring in from FS19, you're going to have to look at my video how to get rid of the unwanted foliage in your density fruit file. There is a video like that. Just have a check at that, because you're going to have a lot of them sticking their heads out. Great. So I just want to have a look quick at the differences between the, where's the density? There it is. That one is 4096 now, and this one was, it looks like the map already converted it for you. It's going to go this way. I know for a fact when you convert this, it will not be 4096. I think the editor has converted it. So have a look. Let's have a look what the size is. Oh, it is 4096, and this map is so the density fruit map you don't have to enlarge. You just chuck it over. No problem with that. And the same you're going to do with the density ground. Drop it in the GRLE converter, drag the ping over, and I think, if I'm correct, it should be the same drill there. Where's the density map ground? There it is. So now have a look at the size. 4096, sure enough. Alright, so yes, so it looks like from a 2 times map, the density files stays the same size, so you just drag them over, and then remember the I3D conversion, and then once you have opened the map, I just want to come back now. I'm actually all over the place, guys. I don't know what's going on today. I hope you're following. We're back now in the map. So once you've opened the map, all you need to do is just save the map, and it will create you a new GDM file for that density map fruit. Just have a look for, wait for it to open. My boy, this thing is slow. There it is, finally. And all you do is save, click save, like so. And you'll see once it has saved, new you can. Wow, wait. All right, there it is. And now we go back in here into our file for density map fruits. There it is, and there's the one we've renamed. You can delete that one now. This one you can delete, and there is now a new density map fruit. Go into your R3D again, right click, obviously select it first, right click, open with notepad, and reload it, and go into our, find our fruit file again, density map fruits, and rename the PNG to GDM back. Just rename it back to GDM, save it, and that is the procedure for your the density files. Alright, so you do that 2 density files the same way for the ground, and remember this is your cultivator density file, so convert that and bring it back over. That will be your ground textures. So all your ground stuff, fields and all that stuff will be in this file. Alright, so then you bring that over. Now the next one is your the info layers, the GRLE files. Now the same process with them. Just want to get, did I close that converter now? Yep, I did. Let me just reopen it. GRLE converter, just bring it there and there, and then just take the farmlands. It's very important to bring that over. So same drill with that. So now create a PNG for it, and there it is. The reason I want to do this is just to verify the sizes, guys. So this one, the farmland is 1024 for the 2 times map, and on this one, let's just grab the farmland here, get my converter ready, info layer farmland. I've got an idea that this is going to be bigger, so it's a good thing. That's why we do this, so we can verify what needs to be done. Right, so let's have a look at that PNG. Yeah, you see this one is 4096, where this one is farmlands 1024. So you're going to have to increase it to 4096 to get over there. Alright, so all you do is the same drill again in GIMP. Right click, open with GIMP. I just want to close that previous one. Oh, it doesn't matter. Mind you, let me just close everything, because we don't want to get confused. So now we've brought that one over. Sorry, we haven't brought it over. This one I must actually delete, because we're going to get confused now with all these info layers. So the 2 times map, we right click, open with GIMP on that info layer, the farmland file that we've converted, and then go image, scale 4096. You click the little chain thingamabob, press scale, and there it is. Go file, export as, go into our new map folder, data, and then farm. You want the info layer farmland. Remember, once again, if you're coming from FS19, the info layer farmland might have a different name, so you're going to have to just wing it you know, info layer farmland, where is it? Did I miss it? Oh my word, am I blind? PNG file. Oh, you know what? There won't be one because it's actually a GRLE file. So all you do is just click on the directory where your weight files is and click export. I'm looking for the file to overwrite, and leave everything as is. Just click export, and we should be all right. I'm going to discard the changes on this one. So there it is. We should now have a info layer farmland which is converted. Let's have a look to 4096. Yes. And now the same drill here. I'm just going to rename the original adder 1 there, just to keep it safe for in case we need to come back to it. But I did make a backup of the whole map, and I'll suggest that with you guys too. Make a backup of your map, both of them, as if something goes wrong, then you have a solution to come back, you know. So we open the same drill here. Control F, farmland. Let's just search for farmland. Find next. Oh, there's no farmland. It's land. No wonder I can't find it. Change the GRLE this time to PNG. Okay, and save the file, and then open your map. That's the procedure. Just double click it, and then we wait for it, and hopefully there will be no errors. And there it is. Open your console, check it out, make it nice and big. Failed to load density image farmland. Right guys, figured out what the problem is. For some reason, don't know why, this map, the 4x map, the name of the farmland is different. Just always make sure of the names, guys, from where you're coming from to where you're going. So in my case, I didn't notice that this map spell farmland with an S, so it's farmlands, and on this map it's just farmland without the S. So when I edited here, the GRLE, look at that, there's only farmland, you see. So obviously it won't recognize the GRL, the PNG file. So what you'll do then is just rename PNG farmland, save it. All right, and then obviously here by your imported PNG, I've just got that one. This one I can delete now, like so. So now we have the PNG that we've enlarged and brought over, and we're going to just do this, take out the S so that it recognizes it, and then we're going to open the map, and let's hold thumbs. Great, let's have a check. All should be well now. So the procedure is still the same. It's just that we've enlarged the file here, where on the weight files we just opened it and saved it in the right place. Great, so let's have a check. Hopefully. Window, console. Just get this up here. Yeah, no errors. Good stuff. Right, so all you do then, obviously, like in the past, save it. I had to do a restore of my map, because when I saved the map without the GRE file or the farmland file, it got all mushy and messed up. So I couldn't open the i3D again. So that's why it's very important that you have a backup. So luckily I could restore, and here we are, all back working again. So now once I've saved, the game would have created as a new farmland, and there it is. And then we can just delete the PNG once again, back into the i3D, edit, open with Notepad++, refresh it, yes please. And then I have to find it again, farmlands, farmland, find, oh my word, this is now obviously going, I could have just select backwards there. and change the PNG back to what was it, GRLE, like so. Good. So that is how you do the farmland, guys, the GRLE files. As once you've saved that, you can delete the farmlands one that you brought over, the PNG, info layer farmland.grle, that one there. That's original. Did I already delete the PNG? Man, I was quick. Can't remember now, but anyway, there it is. Okay, so that is how you do the farmlands. If you have a problem with exporting the farmland, there is a way to overwrite. I just want to show you the correct thing in GIMP. So open with GIMP. Just another tip, guys. So here you are. You've got it here. Now this is now got all this stuff. Just redo it because I don't want extra things open, you know. You never know, you get confused between the two and what. Alright, so just have one open. That's good. So once you've resized it, image scale, it is 4096. Click the little white thingy scale. Then what you do is here by image, just make sure on mode it's on grayscale and precision is on 8-bit integer and pixel gamma sRGB, red, green, blue. Alright, so that is what you just select there if it's not selected. And then when you export, file export as, go into your folder. I'm just going to export, select your folder, mods in there, and info layer farmlands is in there. So we export. And then here where you select it, guys, you just in here you just go into 8-bit PCGRAY, that one there. You select that one and click export. Alright, that should solve any issues that you have with the, if there is any problem with the farmland layer that it doesn't recognize it. Try it that way. Alright, good. So our last thing to do is our DEM file. Now the DEM file, once again, want to just verify the size of this DEM file. It's 2049 and this one is the 2 times map. It's 1025, so we also have to enlarge that. Alright, and that's also a PNG, so right click again, open with GIMP. We're going to follow the same procedure, and in this case we're just going to overwrite it. We don't have to convert it, so we're just going to make it what was it now, 2096. So it's image, scale the image, or was it 2097? I can't remember now. Oh my, 2096, 2097, what on earth am I talking here? 2049, man, guys. It's not 2048, it's one bigger. That's why I said that's the only file. If you look at the weights, they are exact in scale, but the DEM file is one size bigger on each side, X and Y. Alright, so just remember that. So it is 2096 now. Right. So it's image, scale, 2096. Scale it. Right, 2096. There we go. There, like so. And go File, Export As, into our folder, which is that one there, Data. Find that guy called mapDEM. And remember the names, guys. The names are important. So we export. Mind you, let me just quickly, before we export, just make a backup of this one, like so. Right, and then we can go into GIMP, just so I have a backup, you know. But I actually do have a backup. I don't know why I bother. I can just copy it back. Alright, so mapDEM, same drill, guys. Export in here, leave everything as is. Just click export for a test first. If there is any problems, we will definitely, I'm just going to leave this open in case there is a worry there, and then yeah, we can always come back to it and re-export. That's nice then, because when you leave it open, you can just resave another format and test, if there's a problem in the map. If there isn't a problem, that's great. You can close and not worry about it. But if there is a problem, then great. And then, yeah, that automatic selection is great. If all is well, you will find that your demographics has been loaded, and there it is. All the work has been done. Good. Excellent. And then what you can do is just save your map, like save it, and then all should be well. I'm not going to save now because I've already tested and saved. And I think that concludes all the files. Yes, we've done the weights, we've done the map DEM, which is the most important one, and then also the density files. Yeah, that's the whole lot, guys. And that is how you get your stuff from the old map terrain wise into the new map, the 4 times size. So all the conversions is in there. Have a look at that and enjoy, guys. Lastly, I want to quickly just show you the placeables that I've added, how to operate them. It's very simple and easy. It's just a matter of importing any of the buildings that I've put in there. I've done all the work for you, so it's so simple and easy. Once you've got a spot selected for it and leveled and whatever, remember to level the areas where you want to place placeables and stuff. So then obviously everything should be well. So just for interest sake, you go into File, Import, into the map, mods, it's this one here, and then Placeables, and then find the one that there is here that you want to bring in. Obviously, if there isn't one, then you're going to have to go for something else. Let's just use let's use the sawmill, for instance. Sawmill area. This is a big thing, the whole sawmill area with its props and everything. So once it's imported, it will drop it down at the bottom here, and then you can put it in the appropriate transform for it. There it is. And all you do now is put it in the place where you want it, and then Control B and place it down, and there it is, the whole sawmill ready for you to enjoy. And now you can work around it, move the little fences about, whatever you want to move about, shift them around and make it yours, just work around it and sort it out the way you want it. And just do look around, guys. If you click on the sawmill, for instance, I see there is stuff flying. That's because of the map. The map has now been changed. The height levels of the ground, So yeah, that will be flying in the air. Remember that you're gonna have to look around for stuff in the air once you've loaded the map DEM file. Good stuff. Well, guys, I hope it's been insightful, and that is the way you convert from 2 times to 4 times, and obviously it will follow the same suit from 2 times to 16 times, or from 4 times to 16 times, that type of nonsense, So not that I would recommend doing a 16 times map, because it is just too big to play. It is incredibly stupid and ridiculous to play a 16 times map. It is just too big. But anyway, guys, my opinion. Have a wonderful day. Thanks for watching. Remember to like and subscribe, and big thank you to my supporters. I'll catch you on the next one, guys. Take care.